The Simpsons have no food left. Maggie ate the magazine into her stomach. Bart found the 2 eggs that Mother Bird didn't want. Just when the dog was starving, he suddenly smelled a scent. Just when it wanted to secretly search for something, Marge discovered its abnormality. The dog had no choice but to sound east and act west. It immediately rushed towards the ceiling. It found an old lunchbox in the attic, but the lunchbox was still stolen by Homer. Homer opened the box and found a pack of animal biscuits inside. Although they have expired for 30 years, Homer still ate them without hesitation.
Turbulent. Ow! What the hell?
Whoa, a solid gold animal cracker.
Lisa saw on the box that the whole family could go to Africa for free. Homer immediately contacted the manufacturer, but their promotional activities ended 30 years ago. They won't keep their promises. Just then, an accident happened. The company executive accidentally hit Homer in the eye with a cookie box. After some discussion, to prevent Homer from blackmailing, the executive still agreed to Homer's request.
On the plane, I'm gonna need 2 seats for the twins.
Quickly, the family boarded the plane bound for Africa. After arriving at the destination, the tour guide led them to their accommodation. But there's only one empty space here, and the house they live in is placed on a tree. Homer immediately threw the suitcase up, but it fell down again.
Bound to happen.
When sleeping at night, Bart's bed was surrounded by mosquitoes. He turned the mosquito net upside down. The next day, the whole family went to see wild animals. Before they arrived at their destination, Bart saw the wild boar. Lisa thinks he's talking about herself. She immediately complained to her mother. However, the next second, the wild animals here completely subverted Lisa's cognition. Rhinos are born from eggs. The giraffe crawled out of the soil. At this moment, an African leopard walked towards them, but Marge thinks its pace is too slow. When she took off the telescope, she found a leopard in front of her. Later, the tour guide took their family to see the world's oldest human fossil. The locals welcomed their arrival, specially gave them local specialties to drink.
By the way, what kind of blood is this?
Cow.
Lisa tried wearing a neck ring to elongate her neck. Bart also put the plate in his mouth.
Told you not to get your lip disc. All right. Uh-oh.
When everyone gathered around the bonfire, singing and dancing together, Bart couldn't help but jump into the fire. Lisa played music together. Although the same music has been playing for several hours now, Homer is still happily drumming. As a result, he accidentally patted the hippopotamus's butt. Everyone was so scared that they immediately scattered and fled, and the hippopotamus kept chasing Homer. The tour guide took the opportunity to climb onto the back of the hippopotamus. Cover its eyes, the tour guide instructed the family to leave immediately. They were stopped by the river when they wanted to run. At this point, the tour guide had already been thrown to the ground by a hippopotamus and kicked him away with one kick, just as Homer sympathized with him. The hippopotamus rushed towards him.
Quick, into the river! Hippos hate water!
No, they don't. They hunt.
Fortunately, hippopotamuses are really afraid of water. The small boat quickly took the family to the fork in the road. Homer wants to go down the path of light as he rowed his boat and slid towards the desired path. But his hand was bitten by a creature in the water, so the small boat slid down the gloomy road according to its own ideas. There are not only various strange creatures on this road, they almost got eaten by crocodiles. After encountering the primitive people, Marge was afraid they would be attacked. Homer directly threw javelins at them, provoking them. The boat drifted again not long after. They arrived at Victoria Falls, didn't wait for them to react. Fortunately, a flower caught them steadily, but this is a man-eating flower. However, Homer and his family walked out from the side. When they were walking on their way back, suddenly encountered a chimpanzee. It led the family to a mysterious place after passing through a chimpanzee hole. Lisa just remembered that there was a doctor living here. She warmly welcomed the Simpson family, but Homer can always smell a smell of feces. Originally, the doctor raised many chimpanzees.
You must be the most boring woman on earth.
Possibly, but
At this moment, the chimpanzee anxiously pointed towards the door. A group of poachers arrived here. They threatened the doctor to hand over all the chimpanzees. The doctor vows to make the Simpsons defend them to the death. Homer and Bart used explosives to drive away some people. When they wanted to drive in, Lisa and Marge invited them to taste bees. When Homer proceeds to the next round of attack, chimpanzees are causing trouble in front of them. The poachers took the opportunity to sneak in. He catches a chimpanzee just must leave. Lisa immediately stopped him. During the tug of war, Lisa pulled open his clothes. So they are members of the Animal Protection Association, and the doctor is a wicked capitalist. She had chimpanzees do manual labor in the mine. Let them find her a continuous supply of diamonds.